Hi YouTube. Hi YouTube. This is a pretty big patch, so I decided to make a YouTube video for it. There's a lot of things to talk about. So we'll be saying hi to YouTube. And we will be going through the patch notes for part 2 of Destiny for Maple-Story. Let's go! Okay, so first of all, we have Gatekeeper Carlos. You know what? I should play some music. If not, this is going to be very boring. What should I play? Let's play Maple Jazz. YouTube sucks. It's not very nice. I get hit by copyright? No, Maple Jazz is fine. Okay, anyways, so we have Gatekeeper Carlos coming in second part of Destiny. Obviously, this is a boss that's not going to be cleared for a very long time because even KMS hasn't cleared it yet. There are certain mechanics to clearing P2 and they can't clear P2, so yeah, we'll see what happens with Gatekeeper Carlos. This is probably a boss that's not going to be cleared for the next like 6 to 7 months or 8 months, around there. So nothing too special. Gatekeeper Carlos has 250 Authentic Force requirement and 300 Authentic Force for Phase 2. Which means that it's literally unkillable right now in Maple-Story. We might be able to get past Phase 1 once we hit 200 Authentic Force. 300 Authentic Force is unplayable. It means that you're doing like 1% of your final damage at Gatekeeper Carlos, which is fun. So that's fun. So yeah, we're not gonna clear Gatekeeper Carlos. Is it 1% or is it 10%? I think it's 10%. We're not gonna clear Gatekeeper Carlos anytime soon. Until the new authentic symbol comes out in Odium in like 6 months. So yeah, not a big deal. Not a big deal for now. Alright. There's also a new Eternal set that comes out along with it. This is the new BIS set that replaces Fafnir. For you that don't know, it's very expensive. It's a level 250 set, so the Star Force cost is going to be crazy. All the other usual things that the boss drops are obviously. And there's also a new soul shard. So you can get a new soul. The augmented soul looks like this, or magnificent soul looks like this, which looks cool, I guess, but it's not the soul that I would put on my weapon, to be honest. Yeah. There's also a new storyline, Unstoppable Tower of Karote. It's a weird name. Luckily, thank God, they didn't change any of the names for Maple-Story. So we have Kalos and we have Karote, thank God. Fuck Maple-Story localization. So we have normal sounding bosses and normal sounding areas now, which is great. So yeah, normal sounding areas. This doesn't really add that much. This is just a storyline. Normal Unstoppable Tower Karate is just a storyline. It doesn't really add anything. It just lets you go and fight Kalos, I guess, but that's it. It doesn't have a new area. There's no training areas or anything like that. So yeah. So now we have Eternal set, or ET, I guess. They want to call it ETS. I guess ETS kind of works. So we have ETS now, Eternal set. You can see the set effects here. The set effects are better than Fafnir. But the problem is that you need to switch once you have 2 set and above. You can't really swap at you have to swap at 3 set and above, because if you swap 1 by 1, you lose 30% boss straight away from Fafnir, so you gotta get all 3 pieces first before you can swap, which is fair enough. If you want to know about the stats of the equipment, you can go and look it up online, but basically about 18 star Eternals are better than 22 star Fafnirs, around there already. So if you can get 18 star Eternals, you get 18 star Eternals. Alright, next, Sengoku Rebalancing. Adapting is essential apparently. Great. We're getting all the GMS Kanna nerfs. Bar none, we're getting everything. So KEKBye Kanna mains. It was nice knowing all of you. It was nice to see you guys play the game. I'll see you guys, well, in like 2 years when we decide to buff Kanna again. Bye Kanna mains. Say bye to Kanna mains, chat. Bye. Anyways. So for Kishin, what changes is they actually increase the damage rate for Kishin a little bit. You can also hit more targets with it now. So right now Kishin I think hits 2 targets, if I'm not wrong, per cast. It casts very quickly, but it hits about 2 targets I think, so it becomes 3 I think. I'm not 100% sure. But they removed the monster regeneration speed. So basically there's no more monster regeneration. Kishin doesn't have any effect anymore. Instead you get 10% extra EXP bonus. Yay. They adjusted some of the 4th draw and enhancement core values. Basically, this is the nerf that makes Kanna get minus 33% final damage. So, KEKBye Kanna damage. Also, second thing is, if I'm not wrong, it's an undocumented change, but they removed Tengu weaving. So you can't weave Tengu anymore, which means that also KEKBye another 15% final damage. So in total, Kanna lost about 50% final damage. They're about half as strong as they used to be, which is... yeah, it's some shit. That's some shit. So all Kanna mains are just fucked now. Then they didn't touch stone, so stone is the same, don't worry. All you mule Kannas that are just there for the stone. You guys are still stone slaves. But other than stone slaves, you aren't anything anymore. Actually, no damage, unfortunately. Okay, we also get these changes that were in GMS since, I don't know, 6 patches, 7 patches ago. Basically, we got the increased range for Bellflower Barrier and Cherry Blossom Barrier. And the default range is also increased, so you get a bigger small barrier, and you also get a bigger big barrier. You also get more Ether Spot range, and they removed the HP consumption for Spiritual Energy Recharge. So this is the thing that gives you your Spiritual Energy back when you're playing Kanna. It's the one where you take 50% HP damage and then you immediately restore like all of your Spiritual Energy. So, yeah. They changed this so it doesn't consume max HP anymore. This was useful. This is good for things like Will, P2, and Heretic Healer, because obviously you don't want to be Spirit Recharging in Will or Heretic Healer because you can't pot. So yeah, it's a good thing. Rock Yaksha can now be activated in air, and it provides up to 70% stuns passively, depending on the level of Rock Yaksha. So they finally get their stuns. Yay! Kanna! Stuns! Yay! Stuns. Beautiful. Okay, the other thing that they changed is Ninetale Fury now has increased cooldown and also increased buff duration time, which is nice. So you don't have to spam this skill as much anymore. Basically, you just use it once and you just get the Ninetale Fury buff, because Ninetale Fury buff I think is like 20% damage or something. So now you don't have to spam this skill off cooldown, which is kind of not a good thing actually, because some people actually do spam this skill for damage, but it's a small part of their BA, I guess, so it's nice to have it on 100% uptime. Now, Foxfire will actually show your stacks. Will always will show the stacks in the buff icon bar, which is, I guess, nice. So you can, although it's quite obvious anyways when you have Foxfire on for your Kanna, so I don't know about that. Now you can toggle on-off for Haku, and you can make it so that people can't see your Haku anymore, which is great. Yeah. So, and Geomancer also gives you 30% stance. So Kannas finally have their 100% stance, which is great. Well done. Finally 100% stance after a month. But you also lose 50% final damage, so too bad. Okay, Sunren Hayato, a few of the skills got changed. I have no idea what any of this means. All I know is that Shinsoku is now their main attacking skill, if I'm not wrong. Because now they have a increased attack speed, it's a Hurricane skill, and they attack faster with Shinsoku. And this can proc their new skill, which is called Akatsuki Trace. This is a final attack type skill with 60% chance to trigger, one time at 440% damage. So basically, this new Hurricane type skill is the new main attacking skill for Hayato's, if I'm not wrong. I'm not 100% sure, but I think that's the case. I'm not sure if Sanrenzen is still the way that you're supposed to do it. Yariki no Rai. Yeah, anyways, I'm not 100% sure. We'll have to check with the Kanna, check with the Hayato main, basically. You can now double jump while in stance mode, which is nice. Sudden Strike's debuff has been increased, which is good, because this skill was a pain in the ass to recast all the time, if I'm not wrong. They also decreased the action delay, which is good. They increased their mastery, and they changed Bushido Focus to a passive. So yeah, nice. Some buffs for Hayato. It's not a giga buff, it's like a decent buff, but it's not insane. So yeah, it's a good enough buff. Okay, wait, sorry. It's a decently good buff. Okay, anyways, zero class creation reopened. So zero classes is now reopened. You can create zeros until 2nd August. So for all of you that don't have your zeros, I think this is already open pre-patch in the first place. So anyways, for all of you that don't have zeros, create your zeros. That's all. The process of the auto patcher has been improved. Hold up, does that mean we can auto patch now? I didn't read this, I forgot this line. They also removed the daily restriction for collecting Fairy Bros gift, which is nice, so you don't have to wait until 12:15 to collect your daily gift now. And Auto Patcher has been improved apparently, so yeah, I don't know how good Auto Patcher is, I don't trust them at all. I have zero trust in Maple Sea, so we'll see how good Auto Patcher is. I might Auto Patch on my laptop maybe, and then test it out that way instead of Auto Patch. I think my desktop I'll still manual patch. But Auto Patch I might leave it to my laptop, see how good it is. Okay, anyways, next we have the event notes. Okay, part 2 event notes. Sengoku Rebalance, yada yada. They're giving out a free Terra Burning in the star. They're giving out a Terra Burning booster, event ring, select tab slot, extreme growth potion times 10, growth potion, and pendant slot. So it's a lot of things actually. A lot of free shit for Sengoku Rebalance, aka please roll off your Sengoku mains and become other classes. Please roll off your Sengoku mains and go become other classes. So there's a Terra Burning inside, which is nice. There's also Event Ring, which is great. Select tab slot, which is nice also. Extreme Growth Potion is useful for Union, I guess. And there's also another Typhoon. So we're getting like hella Typhoons. This is like the 4th Typhoon that Maple Sea is getting already. Or 5th actually, if you count the pre-Destiny rewards. So we have like 5 Typhoon Growth Potions. Holy shit, bro. Because like there's one from Terra Burn, there's 2 from Starlight Carriage, 1 from the pre-Destiny event, and then now another Typhoon. So that's 5. And if you Terra Burn another character to 215, that's 6 technically. So technically you have 6 growth potions, which is crazy. 6 Typhoon growth potions. Anyways, you can only claim it once per Maple ID. I believe you can claim it on any world you want, so I might actually claim the Terra Burning booster on a separate world to Terra Burn or Fire Poison, but I'll think about it. Anyways, that's besides the point. We have... Okay, this is all standard. Not gonna look at it. There's a new skill. This is Starlight Music Attack. This replaces the Star skill. Basically, you don't have to hit the mobs anymore, the extra mobs that they spawn. The blue band will just fall on the field for 30 seconds and it will just hit mobs for you, which is nice. And it will give you bonus EXP. Again, same thing 10 times a day. Starlight Symphony Encore, this is a standard thing as well. Once you cap your coins, you can collect this reward thing and you can get extra coins. You have quite a lot of time to... No, you can skip like only 1 day to be honest. Wait, what? The dates are wrong, aren't they? Yeah, this did not start on the 20th of July. Oh, wait, no, it's gonna start on the 20th of July. Okay, no, the dates are correct. We're still in June. For some reason, I thought we were in July. Anyways, the dates are correct. It will start on the 20th of July, and you get extra coins for coin capping. Okay, other than that, same buffs. They changed the mini game. It's no longer connecting the stars. It is Star Catcher now. It's basically you're playing a memory game. Melody shop is the same, Harmony shop is the same, Meso shop is the same. There's another Terra Burning Plus, so you can create a new Terra Burning. So basically in this patch we get 2 more Terra Burnings. Yeah. You can no longer collect the Maple ID rewards related to Terra Burning Plus. What are the Maple ID rewards related to Terra Burning Plus? Oh, okay, it's an extra Terra Burning booster. Right, okay, so you can't collect the extra Terra Burning booster, so you can't get like an extra... You can't get 3 Terra Burnings this Terra Burning, you can get 2. 1 from Sengoku, one from yeah, here. Okay, moving on. Mentioned May 25th. May 25th is when Destiny started, that's why they mentioned it. Okay, special Sunday Maple. This is the important stuff. So we have Shining Star Force time on 3rd July. No one expected this. Shining Star Force, no fucking chill. So this Sunday is Shining Star Force, 30% off and 5, 10, 15 mixed together. If you guys don't know what Shining Star Force is, it is 30% off and 5, 10, 15 together. It's this Sunday, this fucking Sunday. So there's no warning. It's just there. Just take it. Okay. So Shining Star Force. 10th July, there's blah blah, this useless stuff. Okay, Lady Blair's appearance time. This one is for M label hairs and face, if I'm not wrong. So you can. This is the same as the petite pet time, where you have to AFK for a certain number of hours, 15 hours, if I'm not wrong, and you can collect all the coupons. Right. So that's the Lady Blair appearance time. There's also another 5 10 15 and also 5 times Tormented Soul, but no one cares about 5 10 15 after Shining Star Force. And there's also, oh no, this is hair time, sorry. So appearance time is M label set, like the decorative, and this one is the hair. Alright, so as you can see, Shining Star Force is 5 10 15 and 30% off at the same time. It happens on the 3rd of July. Lady Blair's appearance time is the appearance box. You can collect up for you can collect 5 every 1 hour up to maximum 5. Oh, okay, so you don't need to stay online for 15 hours this time. It's only 5 hours. So great. This time you only need to stay online for 5 hours. Not as long. So you can collect all these boxes. The boxes have a chance of giving you any one of the M labels. Any of the M labels from that have currently been released. So all the way up until the current one. I'm actually not sure. This is Bloody Vow. I think this is the Star Messenger set, if I'm not wrong. So yeah. I think it's only up until Star Messenger. They don't have the latest one, if I'm not wrong. Anyways, you get 1 Choo Choo set coupon for the first Sunday Maple, which is basically the set that has temp stats. I'm not sure how long the temp stats last, maybe 6 months, maybe 1 month, I'm not 100% sure. Might be 1 month, same as Maomi, we'll see. You also get Melody coins for opening each basic box, so make sure you open your basic boxes. The M label package are tradable, and the items that are obtained are not tradable. So as long as you get the package, if you get any of the M label sets, it will be tradable. Alright. We also have Lady Blair's hair time. Lady Blair's hair time is a special, is a cosmetic thing again. It's again 5 hours, which is nice, so it's not 15 hours anymore. We have all the M label season hairs basically all the way up until 11. Alright. You obtain 1 custom mix die for the first Sunday Maple hair box, alright? And you also get 200 coins. Same shit. So basically, you get like 1k coins, and then you get a chance at some special stuff. If you're lucky. Hopefully, people will get lucky. Alright? So that's the Sunday Maple. Very interesting. Okay. This is the importance. This is the stuff that everyone's excited about. No one cares about Kanna. No one cares about Shining Star Force. This is the real shit. Alright, real shit. Hyper Miraclecirculator. I will say that this thing is a complete scam. Don't buy it because it's very expensive and it's very unlikely that you'll get what you want. So Pua linked me a video earlier today where a TMS player spent about 1.2k circulators. So 1.2k circulators, not 1.2k, not 1.2k like SGD or whatever. It's 1.2k circulators, which is like 7.2k SGD, 7.2 million A cash, to roll 20% boss on second line. So yeah. So the reason why I say it's trash is because first, it's not a guarantee that you get a legend second line. It's a chance to get second line legend. Second, you need to roll the second line legend. So even if you get second line legend, it might not be the one that you want. And the only way to roll that line, you can't lock the line's tier, right? So the only way to roll that line is for you to circulate again. So you need to continuously circulate until you get the second line that you want, which is ridiculously difficult. It might seem like a lot, like you get 10% boss, but you're gonna spend like a shit ton of money for 10% extra boss. Basically, I think the TMS YouTuber that I watched said that unless you're like 85 to 90k stat, there's no point playing this Miraclecirculator because there's no way you will gain anything from it. It's extremely difficult to get what you want, and it's extremely rare. Alright, for some people it might be a 10% boss increase because you go from 10% boss to 20% boss on second line. For some people it might be crit rate, 20% crit rate, 30% crit rate. For some people it might be buff duration. Buff duration is the only one that I think is excusable because buff duration, for majors especially, you gain 12% buff duration, which is like 5 extra seconds of infinity, which is a lot. That's actually quite a lot. It's like 5 extra seconds of final damage. So for majors it's understandable if you think about rolling, but for everyone else it's like, no, please don't. It's very difficult. It's very difficult to roll. So up to you whether you want to roll. I'm just gonna say that I think it's a bad idea. If you get lucky, good for you. If you don't get lucky, too bad. Alright. You can lock the line, by the way. So once you get the line that you want, you can lock it and then you can roll your first line. So basically what this means is that you're not aiming for 2 perfect lines. You're aiming to get the line that you want like 10% damage status, and then you lock it, and then you roll using honor for the rest, which is very difficult. Again, it means that you're rolling for first and third line again. I won't be touching this. This is way out of my pay grade. Way beyond my pay grade. This is, I don't even know if CK wants it. Okay, there's also a Sengoku special package. They have quite a nice set, I guess. It's a cute set. I like the umbrella. Yeah. I don't know if I'll buy it. I'll think about it, I guess. It's quite a cute set. Anyways, moving past that. I'm gonna skip all of these scam stuff. Okay, there's a new royals. There's new royals. So, the royals look actually quite nice. Like the face coupons are damn sick. I think the face coupons are damn nice. I'm actually probably gonna spend on this. I think. Oh wait, no, this is burning face. Okay, fuck burning face. Sorry, that's not royals. That's burning face. Yeah, the new royals are sick. Like the faces are sick. I want bright eyes. I want bright eyes. Bright eyes, trustworthy, glowing rock. They're all cute, so I want them. I guess cynical catatons is also quite funny, so I might roll for that also. So yeah, there's like four or five of them that are quite nice. Alien face is also not bad. So you know, there's a bunch of sick faces there. I will definitely roll for this. I'll be playing this. The hairs, I mean, there's mid Mystique. Mid Mystique is quite cute, but other than that, nothing else. Anyways, besides that, we have the big shit. The big shit. I don't mean the buff freezers. You know what the big shit is? The big shit is actually gacha. But anyways, we'll get to that later. We have buff freezers. So buff freezers are now super cheap. They are now super cheap. You can buy 100 buff freezers for 10.5k A cash now. So KEKBye B-Roids, KEKBye B-Roid users. I mean, honestly, if you bought a B-Roid early, you already saved money already. It basically paid for itself already. But if you didn't buy a B-Roid early and you bought it like recently, then you're fucked. I'm sorry. If you bought a B-Roid recently, you're fucked. But if you bought a B-Roid early, your B-Roid basically paid for itself. Like my B-Roid, I bought it like a year and a half ago. Basically, if I spend 1.5 years of buff freezers, it's definitely paid for my B-Roid. Anyways, that's besides the point. So buff freezers are now very cheap. You can buy 100 of them for 10.5k A cash. 10.5k A cash for 100, and they don't expire. So you can basically use them forever, and you just need to use mileage. Basically, if you die like maybe 5-6 times every week in bossing, you will never run out of buff freezers ever. I assume that you can buy them off the auction house and stuff like that as well. So if you don't want to pay to win, you don't want to spend your own cash, and you don't want to spend your own mileage, you can buy them off the auction house from ESO. I'm pretty sure. So yeah, buff freezers super cheap now. They are like 50 cents, or no, not they're like 10 cents per buff freezer. They're like 10 cents per buff freezer now, which is great. It's very good. My paladin will forever be floor 49 now. My paladin's actually floor 49 in every single HBoss because I have buff freezers now. So it's a really good change for people that are making boss mules, because now basically you have unlimited buff freezers for all your bossing moves, which is really good. It's really good. So I think it's a positive change. I mean, it tanks B-Roid price, sure, but at least all your boss mules now have buff freezers. So it's a change that needed to happen a long time ago. And I'm glad it happened. Anyways, moving past buff freezers. Now, this is the big shit. I don't care about anything else. I'm not reading the top part. Origami unit is here. Origami unit is here for 150 gachapon tickets. Origami unit. I heckin' love it. This is my favorite damage skin. It's also in KR, which is amazing. So I will definitely be using this. I don't care. I think I have 100 gachapon tickets, or like 110 or something like that. I'll probably just buy gacha and then play gacha until I get origami unit, basically. Is it new to see? It's new. This is never seen before, origami unit. So I'm gonna get it for sure. I heckin' love origami. I heckin' love origami unit. Origami is my favorite damage skin, and origami unit just makes it better, so I'm definitely getting it. Anyways, that's about all the changes for second part of Destiny. Some pretty pork stuff for buff freezers, some pretty pork stuff for Terra burnings. It's a big L for Kannas though. Big loss for Kannas. They have been a KEKBye. I think Hayatos in general got buffed, but Kannas are definitely destroyed. So Sedge. Sedge. And Terra any job? Yes. You can Terra any job. What happened to Kanna? Kanna lost like a lot of their final damage. Anyway, say bye to YouTube. Bye YouTube. Thanks for watching the recap. See you all in the next video. This is the most low effort YouTube content I've had to do in a long time, which is great. No editing required. Bye YouTube. Bye.